What is going on, guys? Today I'll be going to the largest Lego convention in Australia. So here's everything that I brought. I brought the sealed Troop Federation carrier from May the 4th. I also brought the original Avengers poly bag. I brought 2011 vintage Harry Potter poly bag, as well as a Marvel promo Avengers Tower, and of course some cash. Guys, we are currently heading into the convention. I'll see you in there. So at this first vendor, last year when I was here, they had a bunch of rare minifigures. For instance, I got the original Count Dooku ARC Trooper, as well as Padme from the 2013 gunship. However, this year, I think they actually went through these figures, and they're mainly just generic stuff. Nothing was worth much money because they're all $6. At this next vendor, though, as you'll see, a lot of these prices are way overhyped. Like, just see this Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter from 2002 for $100. That's almost double its Bricklink value, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. And it was at this vendor, however, that I found a polybag that I actually needed, so this is where I bought it. Can I just buy the X-Wing?
Yeah, sure. $10.
Alright, so we're gonna go in.
Thank you.
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, do you have?
Thank you so much. I ended up buying it for only $10, which is a pretty good price because I just need it for a collection. At this next vendor, though, and many others, I kept on trying to sell and trade stuff, but if you know anything about vendors at LEGO conventions, normally they really don't want to trade or heavily discounted item just because they're trying to sell stuff, and this is the days that they're open to the public. However, if I would have came back later, I might have got some better deals. And then at this vendor, I tried to also make another trade, and as you can see here, I get shut down. Excuse me. I have some sealed stuff, and I kind of want that boba. Would you be able to like trade stuff in for store credit? I've sealed sets, so I got the sealed promo, and then this sealed promo. No, probably not. Shoot.
I only do retired.
Only retired stuff. I mean, well, older stuff. I do have an old Harry Potter poly bag. No. I ended up deciding to give up, and I just ended up going to this place that had these bricks that were for the brick show. Thank you.
$5.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Why'd you want?
That was a nice pickup because last year I didn't get one, and I did actually want one pretty badly. At this vendor here, they had some vintage Lord of the Rings poly bags. Are these all the same poly bag, or are there other ones?
They're all the same.
Do you have any more Lord of the Rings ones, or just that one? Yeah. I asked them if they had the Legolas one or some other ones that I was looking for, but they only had the Uruk-hai ones, which I passed on. Excuse me. I see they have that Endor set. Is that 55? At this vendor, though, they had something I've been wanting for a while. It's a set for my favorite movie, and I think it's pretty cool. It's the promo from the 20th anniversary. How much is on? Would you do 50 cash?
Cash? Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh.
All yours. Thank
Thank you so much. That was a W pickup for my favorite movie, which I had been really wanting for my collection. Some of the cool MOCs I found were this Prince of Persia MOC, that was really nice, this Iron Man display with every Iron Man minifigure ever, this display of all these alternate builds of Star Wars sets, such as the Venator and Star Destroyer. This was pretty cool, these Iron Man murals, these are just those brick sets from 2020. They also had some Speed Champions, this really cool Endor set, and they had this really sick Commando battle from The Mandalorian. They had this other Ewok village, and then I left. So this is everything I ended up getting from the LEGO convention. Starting off here with Sam. This is the one from the Barad-dûr set. The lady was selling him for $17. However, I picked him up for $15, which is a little bit over what he goes from Bricklink, but that's fine because I didn't have to pay for shipping and handling, and I needed him for my Rivendell set. Next, we have the Battle of Endor 20th Anniversary Edition. This one I got for only $50, with it going for around $55 to $60 on Bricklink, so I think that was a pretty good score, especially since this is from my favorite movie and one of my favorite scenes of all time. Next, we have the Briz Brick Expo brick. Sadly, I didn't get one last year, which I was really bummed about, but I'm really happy that I got one this year so I can start building on that LEGO convention collection. Next, we got this X-Wing poly bag. I got it for $10, which is about what it goes from Bricklink. I mainly just wanted this one because I'm trying to complete every poly bag ever and make a collection of that, which would be really cool. Then we have the 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This one was really cool because I ended up trading it to a guy for the Avengers Tower, which goes for only $40 on Bricklink. This one goes for, it says $50, but I value it at more like $70 or $80. That's about what they sell for on the aftermarket. That Bricklink price is a little bit out of the blue, but this is about a $70 set. I traded him a $40 Avengers Tower set plus $20 cash, which I think was a pretty good steal, especially since this is adding to my every battle pack ever, starting from the 501st battle pack. So this is everything I ended up getting. Keep in mind, the only things that I actually was able to trade or sell to the vendors was that Avengers Tower set. I had ended up keeping the Droid Troop Federation carrier as well as those two other poly bags. Overall, I think it was a great time. Sadly, I didn't make any crazy deals. I didn't get to buy anything insane, but that was mainly due to the vendors just wanting to sell stuff and not trade. However, I think that's fair. So I will see you in the next one.